Tonight, what are we going to be talking about? Tonight, we are going to analyze the BRICS partnership and a possible entry for the country of Haiti. Now, for those of you who are absolutely not familiar with the work that I do, I also want to let you guys know that when I am not here or if I'm not able to come live with you guys, please go on my YouTube page. Trust and believe that the entire playlist of 2019 is filled with credential information that you really will just, if you have access to these videos, you can watch them and pretty much explanatory. So don't be alarmed if I can't be live with you. A lot of these topics that I'm bringing live to you are really topics from my YouTube that I'm just going a little bit more in depth with. So you can always go back on YouTube. My past videos are going to be enough to guide you, right? So I already have a video on BRICS. Do go and watch it. But tonight I actually worked a little bit more in depth about BRICS. Now let's go back, guys, before I start to analyze the partnership. Let's dive a little bit, just a little bit about the current status of Haiti. The current status of Haiti is definitely reflective of the current status of the world. Okay, now we already know what's going on with some of these countries. We know that the New World Order is right now in full effect. Correct? We know that we have entered definitely dangerous territories. The last few weeks I have been I was off online, but I've been pretty in the forefront and on others people's channel because I have been paying attention to what's going on over in specifically the United States. I'm also well aware of the war that's going on with Russia and Ukraine. It's just a lot going on. It's a lot going on, as we said before, right? And to topple everything up, I have no words to describe the state of Haiti to you. I really don't have any words. I still cannot believe that I'm actually living what Haiti is going through. Without trying to be alarming to anyone, we are facing some of our darkest hours. As we speak, there's practically no business open here in this country. We don't have any gas, right? So businesses, if you are working with anyone that is here in this country, your number one thing is patience. Even when I work with other people here, I'm fortunate enough to be someone who is excellent at planning ahead. So I always like to make sure that people know what I need ahead of times, and then I try to double check with them like the day before that I have to meet with someone. The reason behind it is because you just never know with the internet connection. You just never know if somebody is just unable to find transportation to make it to you, or if you're able to do anything. The banks are not open here in Haiti. They open practically 3 times a week. And when it was really going crazy, the banks were not open. So even for people who had money, if you didn't have enough cash, well, guess what? You didn't have access to that. We are fortunate here in this country to be people who work with each other. So we are all in the same boat. So we have to make sure that we help each other out. That's just the way that it's going right now. You know, everybody has to be extra patient. Everybody has to just make sure that we collaborate with each other. That's what we're doing. I am not surprised. I'm not seeing 2023 better. I'm not even seeing how Haiti is going to close down the year. These guys are still going pretty strong. School is not open here in the country. So far, the manifestation has calmed down a little bit. Okay, September was pretty tough. And what you need to understand is when they're having strikes and when they're doing their manifestation, it's a lot of riots here in the country. And also there's a lot of insecurity. The insecurity went high rocket, closing down September, going into the beginning of October. Still now, you know, you're not going to find anyone in the street of Port-au-Prince as far as like 6:30, because it starts to get dark around 6. Everybody is always on their tip and toes. So people go about their days early in the morning. By 4, 5 p.m., 6, everybody's at home. Nobody's out on these streets, okay? So, I'm trying to figure out if I want to really give you the back end of what I kind of know in regards to the strikes and in regards to the current status, or if I kind of just want to go right into BRICS. I feel like I should touch a little bit on that. Okay, let me just go and tell you this much. So pretty much Haiti still doesn't have a government, okay? I don't believe that Haiti will have a government. I don't believe that election is going to be possible. I don't. And I don't see the people that are going into election. People, a few people, not a few people. I believe that a few people are, and when I say people, I'm not even saying the Haitian people, because between you and I, the population, right, between you and I, we have the day-to-day, it's enough. So people are not focused on the elections. People could care less about the elections. Thank you so much, hon. I am. Thank you very much. So we are not really focused into the election. People are more focused into their, like I said, their daily lives, especially here, right? The cost of food, it's I can't even describe to you. I left off when I was describing to you the madness that was going on in between the roads and who was making the money. So imagine that now the transport has not been able to be possible. So usually the city receives food from the countryside. So people have not been able to come. So those of us who live here in the city, we literally are buying things like 4 or 5 times more than that. Again, guys, I could sit here and bore you with the current situation of Haiti. But you and I know both that Haiti right now is going into some major extreme shakedown, right? And this is a system that is going to crumble. All right. I do not believe that anything that Haiti has at the present moment, in the next 3 years, they're going to be there. We're going to have new system put in place. And in the small clips that I was putting out for you, you know, I made some small clips where I told you I was trying to point you guys into the direction. I specifically said that organizations, companies that are interested in education, what you should look into is technology for school. So let's say that you are an organization, an individual, a company that is major in tech. You have to put in mind that the majority of our schools are not really fully equipped. And I said it to you guys. And then when we moved into literally like the second week to mid-October, and some of the schools realized that, guess what? School are not going to be open physically. What did they do? Everybody turned to the internet. Presently, the majority of the schools here in Haiti, they don't have, in Port-au-Prince specifically, they don't have a choice. So they have to diffuse their classrooms online. Now, some of them, the schools that are more private, they have somewhat of a level of technology. But a lot of the other schools, what they do is they use WhatsApp, right? So my parents have a school. My mother has been in session for 2 weeks now, and that's what she uses. But I do believe that one of her students' parent sent out some form of a database. So now that's what they're working on. And I was speaking to her, and I said to her, well, what you will need to do is keep this system in place, and if school is back in session, I would highly suggest that now what you do is do training for teachers and parents, because some parents some parents are very inept, they can go online, some parents cannot go online, right? So this is exactly what I was telling you. Now guys, I'm not going into healthcare. The last time I was at the hospital in Haiti, it was this year, I believe it was March of this year, and I visited one of my in-law, right? And what I saw just left me speechless. What I saw at the hospital, a private hospital, the condition, I don't want to come here and discuss this to you. So I cannot even imagine if these hospitals are even functional right now with no type of electricity, guys. The supermarkets are barely operating here in this country, barely operating. There's no such thing as going anymore to the supermarket and getting a sandwich or patties. It's non-operational. There's no gas in this country. This is a crumbling system. The banks, this is my prediction, and we're going to dive a lot more into the bank system as we dive a little bit more into these topics, because I think that I mentioned that to you guys, because I was saying to you guys that in the PDF book that I gave to my clients, so when you get a consultation, you do receive a PDF book. The PDF book, I worked on it last year. And last year when I worked on it, I enumerated in the PDF book the banks that we had here in Haiti, and I enumerated like how they operate. There's a small section in my PDF book where I talk about currencies like cryptos that I believe that would be moving into Haiti. However, I do believe that the entire banking system of Haiti is going to change. I do not believe that the banks are going to be what it is. Now, this is why I'm just fortunate enough that I really don't bank in Haiti. Okay, I didn't bank in Haiti since 2015. I don't bank in Haiti. This is an entire system that is going to change, right? And even as we are going to analyze BRICS, should Haiti enter the partnership agreement with BRICS, even the countries that are forming BRICS are thinking about having their own currency. That is the state of the world, right, guys? The state of the world is partnership, is teaming up partnership and making different type of monies to make sure that kind of like these countries that team up together are going to try to make different type of monies, right? So when I don't feel like, as a person who is looking forward, like toward the future, you should really not be into kind of like wanting to make money, unless you live, maybe even if you live in a country like the USA, because the USA, I do not believe that entering the New World Order is going to be one of the top leading countries. I really don't. I believe that countries in the UAE will start to rise. I believe that these nations such as China, Russia, I believe that their economy is going to start to boom. India, right? So a lot of these partnerships are happening behind doors, are happening like in the back end. So if you don't get caught up in trying to make money, be caught up in trying to invest, be caught up in trying to look into developing countries where you can get a head start in this new economy. You understand what I mean? So while people are looking at Haiti and are saying things like Haiti is madness, it is, but it's making room for a fresh start. So let's say that you are someone who is already well established in one country. Haiti should be your next destination if you want to have a head start in a new economy moving into the new world order. Are you guys following me, right? So now we are going to now that I gave you a little bit of a back end, but on our next topic I'm gonna come back because we're going to analyze 2023 all the way to 2030. That's what I'm gonna do on the next topic. So I'll dive a little bit more into present status of Haiti, what I feel is going to happen in 2023 and moving forward. Like, I'll dive in more. For tonight, I really wanted to come and I wanted to talk about BRICS, right? So analyzing BRICS partnership, I'm going to read from my notes and possibly we are going to dissect a little bit, right? Let's not forget that I already have a video on my YouTube channel, so if you want to go watch that video, you can also watch the video on the YouTube, right? So I said, what is BRICS? BRICS is the union, I can't see. Okay. So I said, what is BRICS? BRICS is the union of initially 4 countries to bring forth better global economic. Such countries that form the union are Brazil, Russia, India, and China, with South Africa joining after 1 year, right? So that is the form of BRICS. So far BRICS has Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa in this partnership. I said what we need to take into consideration is the geographical position of each of these countries, right? Very important for global affairs. So that's how you look at it. Now I'm going to tell you where each of these countries are located, because this is how you're going to see that why I say that Haiti should definitely join such union. And we're going to go deep into, okay, so when Haiti joined this union, where can it lead us, right? So I said Brazil is located both in South and Latin America. Russia is located in the Eurasian continent, Asia and Europe. I said India is located in South Asia, China in East Asia. South Africa is the first country in the continent of Africa that is there, right? Now, we are going to also see that in 2023, there are a few countries that already are kind of like, I guess they want to enter the partnership, right? So which countries? We have Saudi Arabia. Where is that located? Saudi Arabia is located in the Middle East. We have Turkey. Now, the countries that I'm enumerating for you right now, this is their countries that probably already applied into joining this partnership for 2023. So we have Saudi Arabia, we have Turkey. So Saudi Arabia located in the Middle East, Turkey located in Southeastern Europe as well as Southeastern Asia. We have Argentina that is located in South America, Iran that is located in West Asia, Caspian Sea, the Persian Gulf, right? And Egypt that is located in the northeast of Africa as well as the Middle East. Now, the reason that I said that it's very important for us to know the geographical position of these countries is because when you enter partnership agreement, you always want to make sure that you know exactly what you're getting yourself involved in. Let's not forget that in the past discussions, what did I discuss with you guys? In the past discussions, I discussed with you guys the reason why I felt that Haiti should join the Belt and initiative with China. One of the reasons I said to you that with the Belt initiative and with China coming here and now giving us access to roads, giving us access to electricity, China is located all the way in Asia. So that means that Haiti being here, you automatically will have other people. You're gonna have other contractors. You're gonna have different type of people coming here in the region, which is also one of the main reasons why the United States government is not letting this happen, because we are closer to them than we are to China. So if Haiti enter a partnership agreement with China, God forbid Haiti enters into a union, the BRICS union that I just talked about, that means that right here in the Caribbean, these guys, which is Russia, you have India, you have China, and you know that they are already at odds with both of these countries, right? So they will have access here in Haiti. But in my opinion, who cares? Because right now we're looking into the New World Order. We're looking into countries that are going to have in common interest with us. I've shared that with you. Haiti should just leave all that toxicity with these guys next to us. U.S., Canada, France, anybody here in the region, I don't believe that Haiti should just do anything with them, because they have not contributed to the prosper of Haiti. It's either that or the other countries are not as strong where they could give Haiti a leverage. So China, the Belt and Road Initiative program, BRICS partnership are definitely the key note that Haiti should enter partnership with, right? Now let's continue to read what I wrote. I said each of these countries will constitute another form of power for global economic development. BRICS partnership BRICS partnership secures peace, security, development, and cooperation amongst partners. Haiti should enter this partnership as an added security on their belt. With an entry onto BRICS and a participation into the Belt and Road Initiative program, Haiti should have more leverage to join other economic development. Are we here? Are we here? Okay. Haiti's location in the Caribbean could favor another access to its partners. Yes, because I do not believe that there are any countries here in the Caribbean that are part of the Belt and Road Initiative program, nor any countries here that are part of the BRICS partnership. So Haiti would be a first. So these guys would now have access to the Caribbean, which is why, we have this madness, right? So I said Haiti will also contribute to these partnerships. As others are teaming up to develop railroads, Haiti should look into agreement that is going to develop its infrastructure, help rebuild its economy, and strengthen its security. Now, this is why, and this is where I'm always going to be at the forefront to tell people this, right? This is as I said to you, so now we're getting there, right? We're getting into seeing how, okay, now you're getting a little bit of an idea. Okay, so Haiti enters into a partnership agreement with China. Haiti enters into BRICS partnership, so that's opening other doors, other venues. Now guys, let's not forget, if you're familiar with my YouTube channel, and if you feel familiar with, if you've watched some of the topic that I've discussed with you here, I've shared a lot with you regarding the fraudulent activities that are happening here in Haiti. We see now all the contracts that are already in place, ready to come. Haiti just needs to have a government in place. I do not want, and these guys that are here are not going to be here. By 2023, as we continue to enter this death passage, Haiti will be plagued with death. They have created what we are having right now. it's pretty nerve-wracking to believe in. It is very, very nerve-wracking because people are not aware of these things. And even with myself, with when I do these videos and I tell you guys, and usually like I'm on point with that, but just living that reality is also, it's not the best, but still. So now this is how you have to look at it, guys. Who had access to roads contract? Just a few people here in this country. It's always the same people that always had access to the road. Go back to the YouTube videos that I make with you guys. So that means that, God forbid that Haiti enters contract with these guys, none of these people are going to have access to these contracts. Because let's say that China comes here. This is why I tell people and some of my clients, I say preparation is key. Why? Because what you need to understand is the Chinese government probably has a bunch of contractors there. So if the Haitian government, if they're thinking to themselves, because not to discredit anyone that has worked in these government, but what's their report on partnership? Nothing. Look at what happened with the Petro-Caribbean, the money that they loaned them. What did they do with that money? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. These guys are incompetent. These guys are not capable of running any successful partnership agreement. This is one of the major reasons why I do not believe that none of them are going to be here. And I hope that other people are going to have to put themselves at the forefront. People have got to have the balls to step up and come forward when it comes to politics, when it comes to government contract. Because otherwise, you're going to have the same people who are going to have access to these things, and Haiti is not going to prosper. I do not believe that Haiti is going to be prospering if you still have the same system, if you still have the same people here that are in place, that are dominating. These people know the back end. These people know what's going on. These people are very well aware that these things are happening, right? In the United States as well, they know, they're big with everything that's going on. But anywho, this is why I tell you guys, you have got to be ready to get access to these things. Okay, now I said Haiti is going to develop its infrastructure, help rebuild. When should Haiti enter this type of partnership agreement? If the people that are going into these agreement are not adept at making deals, Haiti is gonna have the end of the stick. Okay, it's business, guys. It's business. I'm not sitting here and advertising for Haiti to enter into any partnership agreement with Russia and China without having a leverage. As a matter of fact, I have to continue to read this because I'm gonna go deeper into how I find that Haiti could benefit from each of these countries, because you have got to go into partnership agreement with having something else in return. Otherwise, if these guys, or hopefully they're not going to be here, right? If we do not enter into partnership agreement knowing what we want, so before you enter this agreement, you need to have an objective. So that means that internally, Haiti needs to work on itself. Internally, we have to push these MF away. We gotta trash them, trash these guys. And those of us that are gonna come in the forefront, we need to sit internally. Haiti needs to have a solid team, an internal solid team. So everybody needs to be on the same page, so that when we enter this partnership agreement, we are already united. So they can't, come here and have access to everything. Let's continue. I said joining any partnership isn't a solution for better development. Haiti needs to have, this is exactly what I just shared. I wrote it. Haiti needs to have a solid foundation of leadership that will help ignite these changes. Internally, there needs to be those that are equipped inept at helping the economy rebuild itself. There should always be goals and long-term objective present. Unfortunately, people are so either fed up, either tired, either afraid that they don't want to be here. Sometimes I ask myself if I'm the only person that still lives in this country, because people don't want to be here. Everybody is leaving. And what happens? If everybody that is capable is leaving, that leaves only a handful of people here. And it's only those that are, part of the same system. So those of us who have the possibility to stay, it's not all red and roses for me to be here. But knowing that it's crucial to be here, knowing that it's major to be here, knowing that some of us have got to stay here, because you do not want to be here when the system is already crushed. And these guys, you don't want to be here like when the system is already into place. Okay, now I said let's analyze each country and which agreement could be made from them, because I was like, okay, so now let's look into the countries that are already forming BRICS, and let's look into a possible agreement, like how Haiti can benefit from each of these countries. So we're going to start with Brazil. I said Brazil and Haiti both are countries of Latin America and already have a relationship. Many Haitians fled to Brazil during the 2011 World Cup to help rebuild their infrastructure. At the time, the Brazilian government had only required a letter of recommendation from the people who would receive from the people who would go, right? Because Brazil was having the World Cup, and what they did is they said that, if Haitian people wanted to come, they could come. But at the time, the only thing that people needed was just a letter of recommendation. So someone from Brazil who could host you, and that's it. So you would pay your ticket, and this is the first runaround. I think it was 2011 or 2014. I'm not quite sure, the World Cup that happened there, right? I think it was 2015 or 14, something of the sort. It wasn't so far as like 2011. I think it was 2015, if I'm not mistaken, right? So I said both countries also figure in the Organisation des États Américains, OAS. As such, for Brazil to join BRICS, that is one country that we may need to vouch on our behalf should we need support with entering this agreement, so the BRICS agreement. So I say, so now Haiti has some type of a relationship with Brazil already, right? And they've received a lot of our compatriots, a lot of Haitians live in Brazil, and both Haiti and Brazil are part of the OAS. Both Haiti and Brazil are, somewhat neighbors. They're both in Latin America, a little bit. Haiti is in the Caribbean, but not so far away from us, with Brazil. So I said that Brazil is in BRICS. So I didn't look. I think I looked. I didn't see for entry into BRICS what are the requirements. So this is probably something that I should have done. I don't know if I did that, like looked into what they are really to enter BRICS, what are they requiring. But I said that, let's say that Haiti was having a hard time, maybe Brazil could vouch for us. Maybe. That's a big maybe, because who's gonna vouch for Haiti when Haiti was part of the Petro-Caribe and these guys blew up the entire money? This is why I say that these guys need to get out, right? So I said that as such, for Brazil to join BRICS, that is one country that we may need to vouch on our behalf should we need support with entering this agreement, so the BRICS agreement. The formal entry of Haiti into BRICS will be the first for the Caribbean, right? And I said that in terms of an agreement with Brazil, we can look into agriculture, and we can also look into government contracts. So this is something that I said that if Haiti wanted to, kind of like work with Brazil, we can look into how the both countries, so Brazil and Haiti, can work together on strengthening Haiti's agriculture. And I also said that, governmental contract as well for Brazil here in Haiti. So I said Russia, a partnership through this union with Russia could be the reform of rather the expansion of our army, a possible joint accord where our army personnel could join Russian parts in Russian military, the development of missile for Haiti, a possible naval base of Russia in Haiti's seashore, discussion of military ships. You know what? Let me continue. Let me continue. The development of missile for Haiti, a possible naval base of Russia in Haiti's seashore, discussion of military ship, Coast Guard bordering the Caribbean Sea. From Haiti, I say 80% military development and 20% of support in our sports. Russia is really big when it comes to military equipment. Please check my YouTube videos. I've discussed to you before in past videos how Haiti was only receiving support from the United States when it came to the police. I've shared with you that Haiti does not have any naval base. Haiti does not have any maritime parts. Haiti does not have any coast guards. It's only the United States who patrol. And I do believe that recently, with the gangs that went into the ports, the United States came down, and some people were just saying, oh my God, the U.S. is here, but the U.S. was there to kind of like making sure that their shit was into par. There's so much bullshit that's going on here in Haiti that is really not funny. So right now, I'm just saying to myself that, okay, so now that Haiti would enter a partnership agreement and with enter BRICS, if we're working with Russia, I do not see a problem, since they are very, very big on military equipment. Haiti doesn't have any type of military equipment. We should definitely make sure that we can join forces with them, make sure that the people that are interested in to go into the army are receiving trainings for them. Russia is also very good when it comes to the sports. Haitian people are very, very good with the sports as well. So I feel like these are the two, subject that I'm thinking about for Russia when it comes to agreement with Russia. Definitely 80% military. So I'm talking about ships, military ships. I'm talking about making sure that we have they can come, and making sure that we have them in the coast. Now this is it's not impossible. The United States would die before they let something like that happen. We know that, right? The United States would literally not want that to happen, but it's doable. It all depends. It all depends as who has access to the leadership of this country right here, and if we can, enter a partnership agreement with these guys, everything is doable. So, I have China. I said that I've already discussed China's interest in Haiti through the Outward Initiative program. I believe that to accord with China should strengthen diplomatic ties between our countries. However, in going through these partnership agreements, Haiti must have a plan of action. Otherwise, all of these contracts will go toward firms that are Asiatic. We know that China will loan enough money for the development of infrastructure Haiti should not look into national infrastructure. We'll go into that. National infrastructure could remain privatized. Haiti should look into global infrastructure. So as they are working with China, right? Routes that will give more access to other nations, development of seaports, possible military equipments. What we must always remember is that whoever is not prepared will be left behind. All of these new development will open doors for work opportunities and economic development. It's absolutely not enough to say that we welcome any partnership. It is to know that what we are in need of, how to bring our leverage up, how to already be in preparation mode for successful entry. So when it comes to China, when you are going into partnership and let's say that China is coming with heavyweights, right? So I think it was I think it was my mother who was listening to the news, and these guys they're in on it too in Haiti. So I'm happy to see that I'm not the only one who is aware of what's going on behind the scenes. Some of these news anchors that are here in Haiti, they are well aware of what's going on, and they do talk about that in the radio station. Now I'm not too okay with them, because when they talk about, like, just roads here. Haiti is a very small country. I believe that we can leave this contract for privatized, when it comes to, like, our roads that are malfunctioning. Even now, I'm still not understanding why we have such poor roads here in Haiti. But when it comes to China is not here. Why are you going to think about China coming here and fixing your roads when China literally can help you develop roads that are going to tie you into other nations? So these guys are coming in with larger equipment. They're coming in with bigger infrastructure. They're coming in with the money to back you up. It's not the time to board them. I mean, this is really small. It's like you have an investor who's coming to you, and the investor is worth billions of money, and you are pitching yourself to that investor, and you're only pitching for freaking $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 when that investor is worth billions, right? So if you have an investor that is in front of you, and the investor have the money, and that investor is telling you that, okay, pitch yourself, you should not pitch based on what you need now. You should pitch larger, right? Because that person has that leverage to take you there, and everything in between, you figure it out. Because once your outlook is looking good, it's gonna make room for small thing. So basically, what I mean. So let's say that they entered an agreement with China, not only the Beltway Initiative. So China is not really going to come here and fix the roads that are going from the north to the south, from the northeast to the northwest. These roads and these type of contracts, Haiti can work on it privatizely, and for people that are into the roads, this is when you guys can put out your, hopefully the new government that is in place is going to put out their bids. They're going to put out their contract, so people can just bid, and people can come here for a different type of contract, right? This is how things are done, right? So now let's talk about India. I didn't really write a lot with India because I do not believe that Haiti has ever worked with India. I don't believe that we've ever entered into any partnership agreement with India. And personally, I'm not really too familiarized with India as a country, with knowing their market, with knowing their development. But I still came through, and I believe that I've written a little something. I said that I believe that it will be a first for a partnership involving India. I think so. At first, a first, but hopefully not a last. Matter of fact, this partnership would be excellent for Haiti, considering the geographical position of each of these countries in BRICS. I said let's take a look of India. India is definitely a first developing market. Their leader is strategy in entering partnership agreement that will secure India's development. I believe that India is one of the largest market in textile industry, i.e. apparels. So this is where I left off with my notes. So basically when I was thinking about India, and I was thinking to myself, okay, so India is part of BRICS. What about a relationship with India, Haiti? How do I see it? So for me, a relationship with India, Haiti, I see it into different things. I see it into maybe still economic development. I know that India is a leading country in their economic development, a possible textile, apparels, and things of the sort for Haiti, India. I don't want to say too much because I've not done the research and I've not really think through what India and Haiti could collaborate into. So guys, this is what I have for this next for my first comeback with you guys. Thank you so much for, I think it was Cindy Pierre who stayed with me and she left. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for those of you who are going to come back and watch this afterwards. I will be live on my YouTube channel this Saturday just to connect with the people over on YouTube. It will be a little bit more personal as well over there. I will be here with you guys, God willing, next week. And next week, what are we going to be touching on? Next week, Wednesday, God willing, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, Wednesday next week, we are going to be talking about 2023. 2030. We're just going to analyze this country, these times, what's going to be going on here in Haiti, how I'm predicting that things are going to happen. So that was it for tonight. Thank you so much, guys, for being here with me. Thank you so much for being patient. A lot of times I do want to come here, but things are up in the air for us in Haiti. Things are really up in the air for us in Haiti. Hopefully you guys can come Saturday on the live on YouTube. It should be safe, so you can always go back and check that out. Don't forget, if you are new into my channel, I have a plethora of videos over on my YouTube page. Next week, guys, I will come with some new information and announcement regarding some work that I'm doing in the back end, pertaining to the consultation. I am open for consulting. I have been working. So if you are interested in having a consultation, if you have any questions, if you need more explanation, do send an email, dlconsultingfirm83@gmail.com. Thank you so much, guys, for your patience, and thank you for being here with me and for watching these topics that I'm sharing with you guys. I will see you, God willing, next week.